Cash Converters, proud sponsors of the World Cup of Darts on Sky Sports.
Chilly outside, but some darts to warm the heart. Spain celebrate a good victory over Japan. They are through to face England, Taylor and Wade a little bit later on tonight. Confirmation then, victory for Belgium over Finland, Austria through, New Zealand through, Russia through, led by Anastasia, 6-4 over Gibraltar. Sweden, best performance of the afternoon perhaps, 6-2 over Slovenia. Confirmation of Spain's victory over Japan. Still to come, Ireland against Slovakia. And Mick McGowan and William O'Connor alongside me. Mick, you're not at the World Championships this year, but this is, I guess, your World Championship.
This is our World Championship. This is what we've got to play for now this year, and yeah, I'm looking forward. It's been great. Build up of this has been great, and you know, hoping to have a good tournament.
There's a really good buzz around the place, isn't there?
There is, yeah. You know, it's the first time that PDC has put on a World Cup, and I think every country's been begging out, crying out for the last couple of years. So it's great, it's great to have something to play for your country for,
William, representing your country, you struggled to get here though, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I was cut for time on the way up. It took me around 8 hours to drive to the airport from Limerick. It's normally only a 2.5 hour journey, but I suppose I got here is the main thing.
What's it like playing with your biggest rival on the Irish scene, because you're the number 1 and number 2 players in Ireland, in the south of Ireland?
Well, it's great. I mean, when I started playing darts first, Mick was my idol. I mean, when I used to watch telly, Mick was always there. So yeah, it's great to play with Mick, and it's great to play for my country.
Now you've got a little matter of Australia, if you manage to get through against Slovakia. Your thoughts on that?
Well, as I said earlier, it would be great to play half of them in their own town, you know what I mean? But yeah, of course it would, You're Sam Whitlock, Paul Nicholson, Simon has been one of the greatest players in the last 12, 18 months to come across the PDC, and he's set the world alight, and Paul, he's won the Players' Championships this year. What a draw that is. So there's a huge bonus for us if we manage to win this game.
Well, we wish you well. You'll let you head down to the stage in just a moment. Phil Taylor in action a little bit later on. England against Spain. All eyes, of course, on the World Championship in London.
Welcome. You will salute him. You will fall before him. You will listen to what he has to say. He will not be defeated. Here, the wise man, London. You're too late. He's already here. He is here!
Cash Converters, proud sponsors of the World Cup of Darts on Sky Sports. Cash Converters, proud sponsors of the World Cup of Darts on Sky Sports.
We're in a snowy northeast for the World Cup of Darts. Confirmation: Belgium, Austria, New Zealand, Russia, Sweden and Spain all winning through. There'll be an action later on against the seeded players. But who will be playing Australia? Will it be Ireland or will it be Slovakia? The final match of this afternoon session. Your commentary team, Dave Lanning, Sid Waddell and Rod Studd.
Well, the final game of the afternoon session. The big guns ready to fire tonight. Netherlands, England, Australia all ready to go. And on paper, Sid, this should be perhaps the easiest game of the afternoon to predict, because Mick McGowan and William O'Connor, regular faces on Sky Sports and in the PDC majors, 26. Against two Slovakians who, between them, Peter Martin and O.Zmelik, are ranked 474 in the world. So there should be a golfing class, but it doesn't look like there is.
Well, there you go. This is Martin from Javelin. Yeah, Bratislava is the graphic designer, showing designs on that 60 bed. It's the lad they call a magpie. Lovely story about this lad. April 2010, decided to go pro, borrowed 6,000 quid, went on the PDC circuit, paid it back in a matter of 5 months.
Thank you.
It's the sort of lad we're getting into the PDC, playing darts. And here is his mate, the fellow Bratislavan, O.Zmelik. Well, and he runs a pub, the Fox Pub, down Bratislava. I mean, you'll have to pop in sometime. On the Yogi. Oh, the Irishman. Not far away from that 60 though. Blistering start by the Irish lads.
Yeah, poor old William O'Connor's the only guy who hasn't hit 140 up to press. 3 140s in the first 4 throws. Can't be bad.
Here we go then. See some belted games. Seen the Russians. Brilliant play, brilliant. Seen New Zealand 2-0 down, come through against Poland. Same with Austria. Hanging early doors. This one's very crack. The Australian partnership. Nicholson, the Geordie, and Whitlock. So cracking matches coming up tonight. That will be the last match tonight. The winner of these against the Anglo-Oz team. Slack darts there.
Yeah. Whitlock, Nicholson, Taylor, Wade, Barneveld, Stompy, all in action tonight. Mentioning Whitlock, the beard to be feared. We've got 2 beards to be feared up there at the moment, haven't we, on the Slovakian side?
And the slim, finely shaven, like a priest's jowl lad from Mick, who comes 36. From Balbriggan. Yeah, Dublin.
92.
Plays the lad from Javelin, down the road from Bratislava. Cerebral looking lad. Where's he going now? Treble 17. As the Republic of Irish lads are looking at begging.
Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, I think we're going to caught about 4 mines there. O'Connor, well, the big shot's not on. Well, he needs a treble here desperately, because the Slovaks are on a 2-darter.
Slovakia requires 64.
Here's Odu. Needs fat similar. Green bit now. Open it.
48.
No one here.
Republic of Ireland requires 60.
Yeah. Toughest part of the game, without question. Hitting that first double of a match. McGowan now has 2 at tops. Drags it down. 1 left at double 10.
Oh, 3 misses by more than an inch on the tension here. As Rod said earlier, the lads in the dark green were favourites. Here comes Martin. Has to go across the board now. 4. Double 4. On the way. It's a nice marker. Half an inch south.
12 score.
That was about 3 inches south, wasn't it, Sid? Tough. Both teams struggling to hit that opening double. Well, straight at it for William O'Connor. No messing about. The youngest man on the hockey, just 24. Fast rising talent of the PDC.
Yeah, he's from Capamore, County Limerick. And this lad, his graphic designer.
41.
Had a fair run in a couple of PDC championships in Europe. Got a third in Austria, he tells me, in 2010. And Mick suffered from a blood disorder for a while.
45.
And dropped out of the top 32 of the PDC as a result.
Hemochromatosis, the medical term said, I believe.
I'd like to try and see that when we top set, Rocky.
85.
Yeah, it meant that he'd had to had too much iron in his blood, basically, and had to keep having a pint of blood removed every week.
Wow. Oh, lovely, lovely. This is very good stuff.
100.
Should have used that better. There was half a better way, Matt Rudders.
Yeah, well, the Irish have still drawn first blood in this game. The Slovaks had shots at double but couldn't hit it.
41.
Was the Irish number one for many years. So we got some real lads from over there. Coming up tonight, we've got Great Northern Ireland team pitching 69-year-old
140.
Chad McGowan. Mr. Magoo's playing.
Yep, we got
What a chiaroscuro we got here.
McGowan this afternoon, McGowan tonight.
60.
And we could have both islands involved tonight, Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland already through, seeded through to play Austria tonight.
Yeah, that'll be a good match. Suljevic showed some good form earlier. This lad's composing himself well as a graphic artist, you'd expect. Playing against the team that includes the Magpie is young William O'Connor. It's known around Limerick. Twitter's on a postcard. Got a rhyme with Magpie.
100.
Here we
Republic of
go.
Ireland
Here we go.
76.
To go further hard. Fat 16. Oof. Missed the big 16.
Yeah, it's
36.
been symptomatic of Mick McGowan's struggles over the last year, 18 months, Sid. He's dropped down to 60th in the world rankings. O'Connor's 76th, but I don't think we're too far into the future before O'Connor leapfrogs him to become Irish number one.
134.
What he wants here is double top.
Republic of Ireland, you require 40.
For 2-zip, the Magpie needs to find the red nest. Understacker needed. Slippery dart under. Under the side. Good option. 2-zip to the lads from the Emerald Isles.
Yeah, good doubling here from O'Connor. He's had 3 shots at a double. He's hit 2, and the one that missed was right on the wire.
They say
85.
on the way around here.
I've heard that said before, Sid, somewhere.
Oh, lovely dart, but nice loose arm by McGowan.
125.
And our spot Eric Bristol is christening this guy Brutus. Well, you know what Brutus did with his short Roman sword. Slipped it nasty on Caesar.
43.
From a long tradition of lads from the Emerald Isle. Tommy O'Regan. We all remember him, the Irishman, who captained England in the
58.
mid-70s.
Well, the Slovaks had darts at a double in that first leg, missed them, and have been made to pay, notably by O'Connor.
140.
Some of the scoring's been good from Peter Martin. Kicked off with a 140, he's hit another one there.
Just dart to the double,
100.
subsequently doing. See, this lad has been on PDC tour. Salzburg got the last 64 in 09. A lovely dart for a lie into the barrel. Oh,
125.
super weight on that dart.
Yeah, especially after the loose one into the single 5. A little bit of a handshake, low 5 from the 2 Slovaks. So they will get a crack at a finish here again in this leg.
Awkward, this is where the flight is.
98.
One for cover, treble 18.
Slovakia require 108.
Right then, he's got to take chances like this. 61st, too high. 60 again.
Too much erratic action on the dart.
42. Republic of
McGowan
Ireland
and O'Connor to go 3-0 up.
120.
McGowan, Shanghai.
Yeah, but that was very lackadaisical that.
44.
Over the door here, then
Slovakia,
treble
you
10's
require
usual way.
66.
The first choke. Treble 10. Flat 16 and tops. Red bit. Other way.
26.
Unlucky.
Republic of Ireland,
Unlucky.
you require
And again,
76.
O'Connor, who has been the man with the Midas touch on the double so far. He's the only man who's in a double in this match, to be fair. And he should get a dart here at double top. Hit it in the last leg.
Too high.
36. Slovakia, you require 40.
For their first chalk. Peter Martin. He's still online for it. It's a lie. He's got to come to the left there.
Game
Oh,
shot
beautifully
on the
done!
third leg.
Took the line
For
beautifully.
Slovakia.
The line's the
Four
shot.
legs to the
Does
Republic
not
of Ireland to
flick
throw
the
first.
barrel.
Game on.
Beautifully wide. Actually used the flight. Clever shot.
On the board. So work to do for the Irish again.
60.
And fair to say, I think, Sid, that O'Connor is doing all the damage for Ireland at the moment. McGowan hasn't hit his straps so far.
Exactly. I think he's trying a bit too hard. And any lad who could take $6,000 and pay it back to launch his dart career in
60.
just about 4 months is certainly spent some time on the practice board.
I'll have to pay a few more euro back after this, because there's some big money on offer. £20,000 a man to the winning team, £10,000 a man to the runners-up. So plenty of cash on offer here at the World Cup of Darts.
Hence, who's coming knocking on this door at just after
64.
7 tonight? Canada were part. USA with Davis. Northern Ireland with Mr. McGowan. Wales with Webster. Scotland with the brilliant Anderson. The Netherlands with Barney.
100.
And England with you know who and James Wade.
They are going to take some stopping. Number 1, number 2 players in the world. Overwhelming favourites for this title. Taylor loves to win the inaugural events, doesn't he, Sid? The first of any tournament. Taylor loves to pick up those pots. Loves to pick up any pots, to be fair.
That's right, even though he's a multi-millionaire now,
85.
still got that gluttony for silver chrome glory. Slad's not too about himself. Beautiful weight to the 60. This tricky lie to the left. I think cover shot now, surely.
100.
Unlucky, brave shot.
There was, tried to force it through. We saw him going well at the UK Open back in the summer. Knocked out Peter Wright and Mark Frost before James Wade got rid of him, but that was where we saw O'Connor come onto the big stage for the first time. I don't think it'll be his last
25.
appearance by any stretch of the imagination.
No, absolutely. Not right home bout with the averages. I think that shows the tension.
66.
Mick is losing his line to the 1 and the 5.
It is different in team events, isn't it? You feel you don't want to let your partner down. People talk about the golfers in the Ryder Cup. They feel under much more pressure than they would when they're just playing for themselves. And we've seen a lot of that today, I think, Sid. People, as you say, trying too hard and feeling under pressure.
Bull tops. Wait, he's
75.
Brisky thinks he's an idiot. Oh, wow, I'm not sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was good grouping in the 25s, mind.
Here we go then. And McGowan
96.
to
Republic
go
of Ireland, you
ahead.
require
3-1.
40.
One stop the shop.
Game
You're about to
shot
get in
on the
like a
fourth
bullet.
leg.
I think, yeah.
Republic of Ireland.
I think he's
First
sort
leg
of
is
on the
Slovakia
cusp
to throw
between
first.
trying
Game
to
on.
hard for his mates.
Yeah, it is very interesting to see the reaction, the interaction between teammates. Some teams are obviously getting on like a house on fire. The two Belgians this afternoon
100.
play regularly together. We saw them going well. They won today against Finland in the first game. Some of the teams haven't gelled as well.
Yeah, mixed best year, probably 2006, last 32 of the World
60.
Championship, last 16 of the Desert Classic. Bloomed in Las Vegas. And this lad ain't going to get any sponsorship from Cutthroat Razors.
121.
Now the most magnificent of facial adornments from these two Slovaks.
I don't know, just my own eyes. Now I've got just past 60. But he looks like an
45.
avatar rather than a real person. And he looks like as though he should be in the middle of a rock band.
That's a nice second dart.
Do rock bands go to Slovenia? How far is it?
83.
Well, I've got it down as around 900 miles, Sid. Any more precise than that?
No, that's what we need here. Anyway, Mick
40.
losing the line very slackly. He's playing very patchy of the two. Here we go then.
57.
Tried to travel on unsuccessfully. Ireland. I was going to say strolling it, but they're hobbling with one foot, and the shillelagh's tapping the other one. This is patchy.
47.
Patchy.
Slovakia,
Yeah, you feel they're in
require
control,
140.
but not in cruise control.
One of the most cerebral lads you'll see in darts, this kid.
Well, 100 left, so treble 20 will be perfect to leave tops.
60.
Here we go then. Gotta get some pummel in the red, pummel in the green, but that's the Irish for you.
36. Slovakia, you require 80.
Yeah, the green machine is not really in top gear. They lead 3-1, but it looks odds on to be 3-2. With Zmelik looking at tops. Oh, beautiful.
Free flag.
Smashed it through the flights. 3-2.
Like it's the Republic of
As
Ireland
the
to
Irish
go
get a
first.
touch you want one priest who visited the City West once said to me was buckety wheels. That means your bike won't go right because it's buckled. Bit of buckety work by the
140.
Irish. But nice recovery there from Mick.
Yeah, they won't be able to afford to be as buckety tonight against Australia if they get through, will they? They'll get a battering for being
100.
buckety tonight, that's no question about that.
It'll be some game, that. Can't wait to see the Aussie Geordie Nicholson, who's now as much interested in Newcastle United as he is the West End suburbs. He's wearing very short shorts on the
45.
beach like them. They're like them rugged lads, the Aussie rolls. Anyway, back to this one. 3-2. Bit of revival by the Slovakians.
Yeah, if they missed those
95.
darts at a double in the first leg, Sid, 4 of them, it might have been a different story here. They could have been in front.
Where's Mick here? Trying a bit to want occasionally, hence a patchy performance.
60.
And we could well be at a level game in this race. 2-6 chokes. Blocks the bed. Still takes the lie there. Silly lad. I think he should have been down to the cover.
60.
Always that lie just west of the lie. Still, I think that rally, they had a little lure 5 there. The Slovakians.
99.
Here he is, Brutus. I'd call him Bluto.
Yeah, more Bluto than Brutus, I think, Sid, yeah.
Absolutely. Knocking the 60.
26.
Popeyed!
Republic of Ireland, you require 157.
Oh, McGowan could do with devouring a tin of spinach or two, Sid, couldn't he? Because he's off target again here.
46.
He's off target again.
At least a dozen darts left into the 5 area when he was aiming at the 60. Now this turn here makes the ratatouille very tasty. Just what the doctor ordered. Surely he's not going to try and take this one. He's got some shot this left to the right marker.
100.
Tom's
Republic of
okay though,
Ireland,
Sid,
you
isn't it?
require
Leaves a finish, leaves a
150.
decent finish, unless William O'Connor can clean up 115. Chance bull. Well, bull tops is, it's a highly risky finish because treble 18, double 18 is a lot easier.
Got to
Anyway.
agree with Brissy.
100.
Purist
Slovakia,
says
you
it's
require
in inverted commas a
120.
show-off shot given the circumstances. Right, Shanghai now for a level game. It's a nice lie. It's under the flight, under the red bit, the lipstick. Sloppy shot.
60.
Well, McGowan, because
Republic of Ireland, you require
O'Connor hit the
50.
bullseye, not the 25, needs 7 for double 4. Oh, miles away, double 2. Oh,
No
wrong
score.
bed.
Bed.
Slovakia, you require 60.
So we think a bit of showboat in by the young guy, the 2 Irishmen. Let these lads in here. Because it looked like a bit of a steamroller, double top, 3 apiece. It's a lovely lie. Just has to dip under the marker.
40.
Too much of a dip.
Republic of Ireland, you require 15.
Well, it's back to 15 again here because McGowan busts the score, and O'Connor with the same equation. Got the 7. Can he get the double 4 for 4-2? Yeah. Well, he got them into that mess, and now he's got them out of it.
1 minute they were rockety, next minute they were bockety.
Come on.
Now he's happy. Get in there. As Bluto shows chagrin. Here we go then.
Well, they can't say they haven't had the chances, Slovakia, Sid, can they? I mean, they've had shots at doubles in both in that leg there, the 6th and the 1st.
This lad's not sure, the tall kid, Martin, how fast to throw the dart. Approach there, bing, 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 nice.
100.
It has been a right turnaround. Thought the Irish were going to shillelagh it, but... Oh, bad dart. That's the thrutch. That's the arm.
41.
Arm doing all the work and no finger flip control. That's a nice lie. Going to go through the top of the flight there. I'm thinking this was like, should be cover.
100.
Well, dangerous given where the flight was.
Yeah, the Irish pair have got the air of a team that realises they're in control of this game, that they
60.
will win this game, they believe, and I think that's why their standard has dipped right down. They're not being pushed, really, are they? I think they just think they'll win it whatever happens.
66.
Dead right. I think some people rise to a momentum, and you never thought these two lads from Slovakia were going to get the momentum. And now that's a lovely cover shot into the barrel. Brilliant.
81.
Just right to the marker.
Just out of finishing range, and the Irish should be on a finish after this 3. Well, 2:15 left. He's going to have to come for the bullseye. Well, he's missed it as
59.
it goes.
3 goes at it and missed. Here we go then. This is the crucial visit. This should set up a 2-darter. To cover. Treble lining.
97.
Beautiful.
Well, he'd like a 140 here to order McGowan to leave a 1-dart out shot, but he's struggling to even hit a treble. Well,
41.
That's a disaster.
Slovakia, you require 82.
To pull it to a leg deficit. Treble 19's handy. Oh! A lot of arm in it. Thrutch again. Double it.
Oh, what a recovery.
74.
Almost pulled it out of the bag. Almost pulled it out of the bag. Talking of pulling it out of the bag, can O'Connor. His partner's lifting an awkward shot.
61 it. Ah, right. How does he get this in? 2 feet along the hockey. He has to come in like a boomeranger under the marker. Oh, look.
110.
Yeah, it was almost the Taylor shot from the World Match Play, wasn't it? Against Wadey.
Absolutely.
Well, double 4 then for Peter Martin and his teammate O.Zmelik to get Slovakia back within 1.
Green bit. Down 10 inches. Red bit.
Game shot on the 7th leg.
4-3 it is.
Slovakia.
So they're hanging on in there.
Republic of Ireland to throw first.
Hanging on in there.
Come on.
Well, Ireland aren't making it easy for themselves here.
Well,
Race to 6.
umpteen time over 10
38.
shots have drifted right or left of the 60 from McGowan. He's having a bit of a nightmare. This lad rarely loses the line. The imaginary plumb line down to the middle of the red bit.
59.
No one had the cover though.
Could it go 4-all after this leg? There's a glimmer of hope here for the Slovaks.
Against the quick backs, these lads have been patchy, particularly McGowan. He's approached the throw in a different mode, sometimes trying to pop them quick, had a good shot, and then some awful drifts to the 1 and the 5. Just watch, he is just not sure. That's far away. Finds the range. This is the delicate shot. It has to move laterally with the
85.
No one here. He meant the dart to move 1/4 of an inch off centre to lie on the marker.
Yeah, he's struggling here, Mick McGowan, and sadly, we've seen a lot of that from him over the last 12 months or so, haven't we, Sid? Dropped down to 60th. We saw him at the Grand Prix where James Weed beat him fairly comfortably in the first round, 2-0. He was right up in the top 32 a couple of years ago, Mick McGowan. And this kid is destined for the top 32.
Oh, yes, thank you! Rod studs it and he thuds it. And now, this surely Harry Houdini couldn't get in there. Treble, lovely dart. Come on now, Rodders.
102. Difficult to fancy him to get it the way he's throwing. Still a chance. Treble 19. Nope. But he's missed the big
36.
number again. So O'Connor's further away from the finishing line than he ought to be when he comes back on 66.
2 dart on the other. And now the lad's got the treble. There's pressure on the shot, especially if this goes in as well.
100.
100 still
Republic
pressure.
of
2
Ireland
darters.
requires
2 darters in the board, kidder.
Well, treble 10 surely. And now 16. And now double top to put them within a leg of winning.
46.
Tell you what, this game is not over by any stretch.
Certainly not. The book says treble 20, double 15. He's now going to go treble 15. He wants tops to 1. Oh!
70.
That would have been right in the joint and caught for the Irish lads, Rudd.
Well, I tell you what, he's got to get this, double 10. And he's missed a lot of doubles. He hasn't missed that one now. That's a big, big double, not just for his team, but for himself and Mick McGowan. 5-3. He needed that. They needed that.
You can see what I meant to him there. Nostrils rattling. Like Cuckoo in. Charging down the burren. Long way away, long way away. There you go. The Irish get this one.
60.
They book their place in a match against the Aussies. Last match of the night. Aussies been represented by Whitlock and Paul Nicholson.
58.
Darters answer to Elvis Costello.
There's a fairly friendly rivalry between Whitlock and Nicholson. It'll be good to see how they get on tonight on the same stage,
96.
in the same team.
Who'll be wearing the hat with corks? She'll see. Later tonight. It's the lie he disregards. It's a beauty. Now this can nestle to the barrel like a magnet.
96.
Didn't get the lie right, didn't get the weight right. Went half an inch south.
Well, they call Mick McGowan the magnet. And a lot of his darts have been strangely attracted to the single 5, haven't they, in this game?
Yeah, the wire must be magnetized.
140.
Splitting the 20 from the 1 and the 5. That's about that. Takes perfect control lure.
100.
Good ton.
Remember, the Slovaks have to stop this charge. Can't lose this leg.
95.
Now got to win the next 3 on the spin, haven't they, to win this tie? And Ireland know that if they do lose this leg, they will throw first in the next leg. Remember, the loser goes first every leg. And here comes O'Connor with another maximum, his second in the match.
That's why he's back in just to go 6K. So he could tickle Tungsten with the best. Unlucky there. He now needs another treble. With a 2-dot chance of saving the match. This belter.
Got to hit the treble 20. He hasn't, so McGowan will have a chance here, Sid, to close
50.
The door on the Slovaks.
Will he play it last waltz or quick step? I'd advise quick step. 10. He wants double top. Unlucky.
47. Slovakia, you require 60.
Well, double top's going to be the target here for O.Zmelik, if assuming he can hit the big 20 first. Can 2 at tops to close within 1. Could be his last dart of the match if he doesn't hit it.
Exactly, it's a tricky one given the flight. Now,
40.
the flight always put the markers on darts high or low in the red bits. For the match. Young O'Connor, the magpie from Limerick, sounds the action up, and the Republic win 6-3. they will clear the Australian Geordie combo later on at the end of our evening performance. What an end to our afternoon.
Republic of Ireland against Australia later on tonight. The World Cup of Darts really hotting up in the freezing cold conditions here in the northeast. Here's what's happened. Belgium through, Austria through, so too New Zealand, Russia, Sweden, Spain and Ireland with our 6-3 victory over Slovakia. Germany get a bye because the Czech Republic couldn't get here because of the adverse weather conditions in Prague. Tonight looks, well, it's when the superstars come out to play. The likes of John Parr playing for Canada against Belgium, USA against Sweden, Northern Ireland against Austria, Wales represented by Mark Webster, Lakeside finalist, and Barry Bates. Also Scotland, Gary Anderson and Robert Thornton against Russia, the Netherlands against Germany, England